Hi, in this video, I will show you how to do the assessment. So if you have done the eCourse, then you know that in lesson 2, there are 5 parts. Part 1 is a way of communication, and the rest 4 part is communication over phone, communication over email, communication over IM, instant messaging, and communication in person. The assessment is to apply the a way of communication in any of the 4, be it phone, email, instant messaging, in person. So let me show you taking IM instant messaging, for example, how you will need to apply the way of communication in, for example, in IM instant messaging to do the assessment. So let me open this PowerPoint file. So here in communication over instant messaging in person, this is the communication example scenario shown in this Vikas, a virtual assistant and his client. Now, what is taught in our way of communication is that, say, for example, um, you are doing the conversation and the conversation goes on a different track. Then in such cases, you are supposed to bring the conversation back on track. That is one part of our way of communication. Then another is, say, you asked something, but you did not get a clear response in regards to what you have asked. So in such cases, you re-ask the question. You re-ask the question, and then after re-asking the question, when you get the answer, you see if you got the complete answer or not. If you have not got the complete answer, then you again ask for the remaining answer. And also, you will need to understand over the conversation that, the say you are not getting the answer, then if the other person really have the answer or not for what you have asked, you have to understand that situation. And if you think that the other person do not have the answer, then you move forward with the communication. So these are the things that is taught in the way of communication in part 1. So that is what you will have to incorporate in this communication chat. In this communication chat, those things are not applied. For example, the communication went on a different direction, and um, you needed to bring the what do you call communication in track. Then another is for, if you have asked something and you did not got a clear response in this regards to what you have asked, then re-asking that part of the question to get the clear answer, and also to understand if the person really have the clear answer or not. So these things are not included in this communication. So you will have to include those points in the communication that is shown here as a scenario. So if you have done the course and if you have understood the part 1 of this lesson 2, then you know you understand what you are understanding what I'm saying. And if you have not understood part 1 of this lesson, then you will not understand what I'm saying. Then you may again redo part 1 to understand the way of what is taught in a way of communication. After you have completely understood what is taught in a way of communication in part 1, then you will easily understand what I'm saying here. Then you will also know that what I asked you to do in the assessment. So that is what a way of communication, what I said, that is that you will have to apply in this communication. So that is the assessment. Now I just told you, I just showed you taking example of I am instant messaging, but you can also take what do you call phone or email or in person. And phone and email, like this kind of communication is not completely shown. So in that case, you can come up with a communication scenario for both phone and email. And for IM instant messaging and in-person communication, a communication like this is shown. So you can take this example and apply that way of communication. And also, if you want, you can what do you call do your own you can create your own communication scenario, escaping this one, and there also you can apply the way of communication. So this is how you can do the assessment. This is how you need to do the assessment. So if you have not understood anything, or if you have any questions, so feel free to contact me via the support page. I will be happy to answer your queries. So that's all with this video. You have a nice time. Tada, bye bye.